Hi Aquarius, how's everybody doing? We are here with a general and timeless reading. My name is Gabriella. For anybody new tuning in, welcome. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Ringing in my left ear at the 21-second mark. Maybe something significant about the number 21 or the 21st. I'm hearing the 21st of July upcoming. Or it can just be like that date in general. Or like 21 days. That number just could hold some sort of significance. Okay, we're starting off with the Two of Cups, but I'm seeing somebody that you need to have a conversation with. You're close with this person in some way. It seemed like something had happened that needed to be called out before, and you could be trying to like work things through with this person. Like something could have been going on and you just had a weird feeling. Yeah, somebody that you're close with is reaching out to you. And this is also going to be a discussion about how somebody's feeling too. For some of you, you were together with this person at one point in time. It doesn't have to be within this lifetime. I'm hearing it's finally time to come through. Something very significant or special about this moment. Somebody sees you as being very open emotionally, and that's why they want to connect with you. This person feels very, very sentimental towards you, whoever they are. They see you as being like an absolute emotional match for them, like in more ways than one. Like this person sees you as being very, very open, very receptive, very nurturing. I'm getting something about like a calm energy, very intuitive. Like you may be seen as being like a creative of some type. I'm seeing like a lot of flowy energy around you. I'm seeing a whole lot of like water and blue. Like we only have cups here. This can be a water sign or somebody with like major water placements. Somebody feels like you guys could really have everything. I'm seeing like a whole library here, like a cathedral library. Actually, this is incredible. I'm seeing like a whole vision. It's like like an endless library that I'm seeing. I'm seeing it be like very, very tall, like gilded ceilings and stuff like that. Just like I'm hearing something about surround sound. I'm seeing it be very like circular, almost like a cylindric shape, and I'm seeing it just have books like go all the way up. Wow. Yeah, maybe something like past life energy that you've had with this person. Someone has like recently needed to end a cycle, I'm seeing, or they could have recently gotten out of something. This person is definitely, at least one of these people here are curious about the other and may have been like, someone could be like looking at your social media and stuff like that. You have the decision to make. So this person is coming through and they have something very particular that they want to talk to you about, and it's about their connection to you, with you. I'm hearing dime. I'm hearing on a dime. And I'm seeing them like totally throw the ball in your court here. Like it seems like they're coming through and being like here and like laying something all out in front of you and then being like, what do you think? Like this is what I'm seeing from this person's energy. I'm seeing you be very well balanced with both your water and your air energy too. So I'm not just seeing you like immediately melt within this situation, or at least you're not telling this person. You do feel a connection with them for sure. But I'm seeing you want to be practical here. You're definitely pausing. I'm seeing you like not know what to do right away. This is one of those moments where life gets very, very interesting. It's like definitely an episode to remember. I'm seeing the color raspberry here. Yeah, I'm seeing you like go to talk to them and then you like pull it back. You go to say something, then you pull it back. I'm seeing you want to be like very deliberate with what you communicate with this person, like very particular about, very mindful here. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing you like really be on the fence. You're like a new beginning, not like, do I want this? Do I not? Is this going to be what I need? Do I walk away? Like something about this is so hard. Yeah, I'm seeing this like really intense back and forth that you're doing. But I'm getting it too, like it all happens in a millisecond, like they may see everything happening in real time and not get that you're like going through this maze. You like get lost in your head in a minute and you feel like you've been gone for eternity. And then you like snap back in and it's only been a second that passed. I'm actually seeing you look really chill. Like you look comfy, you look cozy, you look relaxed here. I'm seeing you like have your arm hanging on something. Like, you do not look stressed at all, but I'm seeing internally, like, in the back of your mind, I'm seeing you sweat a little bit here about this. You have to decide, like, whether or not this is going to be enough for you or whether or not this is going to be right for you. Like, can it be? This person thinks that it can be. Like, this person is coming through being like, look at our connection. Like, we are totally, absolutely compatible with one another. Like, this person 100% believes that. I'm hearing they would not be coming through if they didn't. They absolutely, absolutely believe that you guys are like a super compatible match with one another. And this is also a special connection that you have with them too. Like, this isn't a connection that you come by every day. But who's to say? Because for some reason, this isn't an obvious answer for you. Because I'm seeing you not know what you want to say yet. And I'm seeing you also be in your head being like, is it really like they say? Like, do I... It's not that you don't trust them, but you're like, are they really seeing everything here? Like, I don't want them just projecting onto me and being like, yeah, we're really compatible with one another. Like, I really need to sit with this and feel it and ask myself, do I really feel... Why does it feel like the stakes are so high? You really want to know and sit and think about like whether or not you're compatible with this person. But this person knows, they just feel like you're their person. But on your end of things, you may be wondering, like, practically, though, are you guys compatible? Because you clearly do have a connection with them. And that's not really up for discussion. I'm seeing, like, both of you guys know what it is between the two of you. But the thing is, too, that you, like, you're on Earth and things need to be practical in that way, right? Like, you can have the most incredible soulmate connection with somebody and your lives are not compatible with one another and it doesn't end up working out. So there are lots of factors to consider, and that's why I'm seeing you not immediately give an answer here. So you may be like, I'll get back to you in 3 to 5 business days. Like, you may need some time to think about this before you tell them. Because I'm seeing... You want to logically look at this and you don't just want to make this decision with your heart. Even though your heart is involved, like, you want to involve the rest of the pieces of you. Like, you want this to be a congruent decision that you're making with this person. Like, when it comes to what you're looking for in a connection, do you feel like this person is it for you? Or can be, you know? Because it's not like somebody just comes through and is like this manufactured article where you don't have to do any learning or growing or experiencing together, but it's like in the raw materials of what you guys have with one another, like, can this be something that you want it to be? Like, are the basics there for you to feel like you really have a running chance with them? This person was so nervous coming to you. I don't know, like, you make them really, really nervous. Really nervous. Which is interesting because they also find you super, like, open and comforting and receptive. So I'm seeing this person feels like you are so non-judgmental, but at the same time, I'm seeing they were so nervous to come up to you. Yeah, they may have issues with anxiety or communication at times. Like, they may get lost. I'm hearing lost in the tundra of their head. So yeah, they may just really like overthink things a lot. I'm seeing like a habitual overthinker here with this person's energy. Like, so much anxiety coming up to you. Maybe they also care a lot too, like they really want this. But I'm seeing all of this go on below the surface. Like, they would not be presenting this to you, but you would kind of be able to like see it in their eyes, you know, when you're talking to them. Like, but they don't say it, but I'm seeing it here and you can definitely feel it. Like, you feel it just below the surface. You may read this person very, very easily. Very easily. And I'm hearing and they know that. Yeah, they're so anxious about meeting with you, so anxious about hanging out with you, so anxious about connecting with you. But I'm still seeing you like not give them an answer. I don't know why. I'm telling you, like, the most anxiety that could be had before connecting with someone, like, this person is feeling that. I'm hearing cherry. I'm getting stuff about cherries coming through. You still haven't decided whether or not you want to, like, meet up with them or connect with them or hang out with them. There's something here about, like, socializing with them, but it can even be, like, about an actual meetup or spending time with them in some way, right? Because, like, FaceTime is still spending time with somebody. There's something about, like, actually connecting with them that I'm seeing you like haven't given them an answer yet. I'm seeing this person be like so nervous, like they really whatever. You may not have any expectations. This person thinks that you have expectations of them and they're like so worried, like before you guys hang out, like, am I going to meet their expectations? Am I going to meet their expectations? Like, this whole thing. But I feel like they really are projecting onto you because you may not have any expectations when it comes to this person. Like, not that they like dress a certain way, present a certain way, look a certain way, act a certain way, like anything like that. But I'm seeing them be so nervous about how you perceive them and them wanting you to feel like that they are what you're looking for. Like, that's what's going on with this person. And that's why they're so nervous. Like, they're not in a flow state with this. Maybe this person has some stuff with codependency, slight. This is just like a small energetic feeling that's coming through. Because, like, if somebody were really confident and comfortable in their energy, you know, they'd be like, okay, you like me or you don't, like, it is what it is. But I'm seeing this person care so much about what you think and what you feel. Again, like, the stakes feel so high within this situation for some reason with you and this person, but I'm getting it like all be on their end. I'm seeing you be much more relaxed. Like, you guys are not mirroring each other's energy, but this person definitely has, they probably have like air in a very specific placement for them to be like in this Nine of Swords space. Okay, now I see why you haven't given them an answer. You think that they're a little bit shady. You have like a, what would be between a green and a red flag? Because that's sort of what I'm seeing this be here. That's where this hesitation is coming from on your end. You're like, I don't know. You just get this like little feeling I'm seeing. You feel a little bit guarded with this person. I'm seeing you have so much self-respect. I'm seeing you have so much self-respect. And so I'm seeing you be like, I'm not going to put myself in a precarious position. I'm going to protect my integrity. I'm going to protect my honor. I'm going to protect my self-respect, because I'm seeing you like really have a solid self-value here. And so you use your discernment when it comes to who you exchange energy with. I'm hearing names that start with A. Yeah, look. You're like, well, what's going to happen if we hang out with one another? I'm seeing you still be like undecided yet. You still have not given this person an answer. Ooh, we are going to leave this on a cliffhanger. This is undetermined. You still haven't answered this person yet. You don't know. I'm seeing you want to sort of like review things for yourself before you give an answer. You are going to take your sweet time with this. I'm seeing, yeah, you're not ready yet to give them an answer. Do not feel like you need to, do not rush yourself. I'm not saying that you're going to, though. You're going to wait. And it's not because you're like, ooh, I want to keep them on their toes. Like, it has nothing to do with this other person. Like, I'm not seeing, this has nothing to do with them, and it has everything to do with you and being like, when I'm ready to make a decision, I'm going to make the decision. If I'm not ready to give an answer, I'm not ready to give an answer. Why would I rush myself? Like, I don't take on projected panic. That's not what I do here. And this is what works for you, and this is how you best function, and that's what it's going to be. I'm seeing you be super, super developed within your water energy. Like, this has definitely come from, I'm hearing years and years of experience. I'm seeing you be very, very grounded, very, very receptive. Like, I'm seeing your chakras be all the way open. I'm seeing you be very, very balanced as well with how you handle things. I'm seeing you be very grounded. And that's not, it's rare to see the Queen of Cups come out in a grounded energy, because Queen of Cups can be sometimes empathetic but without boundaries, and being like, what can I do for you, or you're feeling this, or I need to like take this away or make you feel this or whatever, you know, just like caretaking everybody else, but not showing up for oneself. But I'm seeing you be in an energy where you do show up for yourself, and I'm seeing like a lot of lessons that you've learned to be able to find yourself in this space, like a lot of elevated energy around you. And I'm just seeing you be, that's why this person's attracted to you. Like, they feel that. And I'm seeing you're not like running around trying to convince anybody of anything. Everybody feels it when they connect with you, and that's why this person feels the way that they do. You definitely feel a connection with them, and you definitely like them, but I'm seeing you be very, very particular, deliberate, and mindful when it comes to the choices that you're making. And so I'm seeing this is going to be something that you really take the time to invest in understanding of the implications of what this would mean prior to being like, yep, let's open up that soul contract. I'm seeing you be very particular, very specific with who you connect with, because you know the implications of it and what you would be signing up for. So with that being said, I'm just seeing Pluto here. With that being said, ooh, maybe you have strong Pluto in your chart. For those of you that have a Pluto dominant chart, you may have gone through a lot of really wild situations, like crisis situations, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of like loss and stuff like that, that helps you develop. It's like not necessarily a path that people would want to go down, but it's like something that you did within this lifetime to develop in a really escalated way, and it's something that helps you completely transform. So this is like something that you've worked for through your development experience and willingness to grow and let light in. I'm hearing the word valiant. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.